friends here. I'm not used to behaving on the stage like a chief guest. I'm a teacher and I like walking up and down the class, charming my students to interact with me. This preach from the pulpit format is very strange and very new to me. I will try and behave. I will stand here and try to talk to you. But it would help if you also interacted, because I don't want it to be a monologue. Is that all right with all of you? I know this is not a class, but the subject I'm going to talk about is something which you are experts at. Your generation, are experts at. So I'd like, a little conversation with you guys. Is that all right? Yeah? Otherwise, it'll put you to sleep, right? Even though it's just the morning, it's so warm, so I don't want you guys feeling bored and going off to sleep. Which is the reason, really, I chose a subject like this. I think typically, when people are invited as chief guests to institutions like yours, they talk about leadership and what you should do when you go out into this big bad world and how do you make the difference and all of that. I said, no, I'm not going to do that. I'm going to do something which is fun for all of you. More than fun, I think it's contextual, because many of you are going out into the corporate world in a few months' time, okay? And all of you, at some point or the other, would be involved in marketing, and marketing not necessarily products, but marketing yourself too. So how do you use social technologies? What is social technology? What are social technologies? You are all the time on it.
Networking.
Social networking sites, for instance. Your Orkut, your Facebook, your MySpace, all of that. LinkedIn. Yeah. Dig. And blogs. How many of you blog here? There are quite a few of you. Blogs. How many of you are cricket buffs? How do you get your cricket scores on your mobile? Cricinfo.com? So what is that? What is that called? An RSS feed? All of that is social technology. In the olden days, when I was growing up, in fact even up until let's say 5 years ago, when you became a marketing manager in a company, the first thing you asked your managing director was, what is my marketing budget? That's what you asked. If you didn't ask, you weren't the marketing manager worth your salt. And typically companies like P&G, Hindustan Unilever, all the big guns, let's say, all of them used to say, oh, we have 5%, 10%, 8% of our turnover. That used to be the standard dialogue. Today you are in an interesting scenario where you can do marketing and better marketing at zero budget. Now we're just going to see how that is possible through social networking sites and other social technologies. Now why would you want to use social technologies? What's the purpose of marketing? I didn't hear from Mama, I don't get any answers. Why would you want to do marketing? What's the purpose of marketing? Yeah. The simple purpose of marketing is to get a customer, right? In the olden days, what used to happen? You had print media, you had television media, and you went out and got every single customer of yours, right? That used to be the model. If your target market had, let's say, just for calculation's sake, 1,000 customers, you went out and communicated to every single one of them. Now that's a laborious process, that's an expensive process. What do social technologies do? They do three things. One, they help you get your customer at zero cost. Two, what's the next step? Once you got your customer, what's the next thing you need to do?
You advertise to them.
No. Once you get your customer, what do you do? You have communicated and got your customer. Once you got your customer, what do you do? Right back on. You got your customer. What's the next thing that you do? The next thing that you do is keep him.
Retaining customer.
That's the next thing that you do. It's not enough that you got married. You need to keep your wife. For God's sake. So you got your customer. The next thing you do is put out your Sunday best behavior to make sure you keep him. That he doesn't go away to your competitor. Right? Then what's the third thing that you do which is most unusual, and that's only in social technologies? The third thing that you do here is you get your customer to recruit other customers. You understand that? You don't go out and get every 1,000 of your customers. You get one and you keep him happy, and he goes out and gets the next customer. And then the chain goes on, right? In the process, what you are really doing is energizing your user community. You are building evangelical customers, not just people who buy one-off from you, but people who will keep coming back to you. People essentially who will become your marketing arm, who will become your marketing manager. And they will go out and say, hey, you want to buy this product? Don't buy anybody else's product. Buy only this product. We'll see some examples and you'll understand what I'm talking about. Anyone has become a member of DIG here? DIG? No? DIG was started, dig.com was started by a youngster like yourself, 24-year-old Kevin Rose. The business model was very simple. He aggregated on a daily basis headlines from all over the world and he put them on dig.com. At the end of the day, the readers would vote which are the best headlines. Okay? That was the revenue model. Understood? Alright. 2 years ago, one of the bloggers on dig.com put out a blog with some numbers on it. It looked like F27, 911, da. Nobody understood what this number was. But at the bottom of the blog, he also added a PS. Hey guys, any guesses what this number could be? It sounded like 911, but it wasn't. And the PS said, hey guys, this is the DVD code, DVD format code. He had cracked it, and he put it on the blog. So what do you think happened next? The Disneys, the Sonys, the Warner Brothers, everybody got into a city because DVD codes are sacrosanct for them. Everybody got into a city and called up Kevin Rose and threatened him. Baba, you better take it off. If you leave it here, we are going to sue your ass off. So take it off. So what do you think Kevin Rose did? Poor 24-year-old kid. He was shit-scared and he said, oh, no, I'm taking it off. He took it off. Do you think that solves the problem? It was on the net, right? Already. So what happened next? By the end of the day, there were 360,000 links. Even though dig.com took it off, there were 360,000 links all over the internet. And at the end of the day, the customers threatened Kevin Rose saying, hey, this was the most interesting headline of the day. How could you take it off? Now what do we vote is the most interesting headline? You better put it back. So what do you think Rose did? It was in the dilemma, right? Damn you do and damn you don't. So what do you think he did? He put it back. He didn't just put it back. He put it back with another blog. He said, hey guys, I understand what you're all saying. Even if I took it off, it doesn't help because it's all